Hello everyone, welcome back to That Catholic Gamer Dude Plays Prison Architect. We have ourselves a tiny little prison here. So far so good. I don't think we've been through our first day yet, but everybody's kind of eating at the moment. So the next thing that we want to do is build our first cell block. So let's go ahead and do that. As you can see on the blueprint, I've already kind of laid it out somewhat. So what we can do is... I'm going to build out just this part. And hopefully... no, wait. Actually, let's do it this way. And... here. Hopefully we won't knock down any walls in the process. And then we will also add a large jail door there, just to keep the hallway clear. And our crew is already coming around very slowly. They're probably exhausted. Let's go ahead and speed this up just a little bit. So far, so good. Eventually, we will utilize this room for visitation, and we do want to kind of spruce this up a little bit. But for right now... actually, let's take a look at our power while we're doing this. I'm a little concerned about that power. Let's go ahead and add a couple of capacitors. But it looks like they've got things built out. Excellent. Alright, so now we can go ahead and start doing things like wiring it up for power. And there we go. Yeah. Alright, let's see. What else is going on? So this guy has been... I'm not sure what his deal is. Oh, they found drugs on him, so he's been in solitary, I guess. It's kind of the problem is that because we don't have any cells, or any solitary or otherwise to put them in, you wind up not being able to punish them like normal. Alright, come on, put in that last wire. Oh, boy. The anticipation was killing me. Alright. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and put that in. Put that in, put that in, put that in. Start building out our cell blocks. There we go. There we go. There we go. And this time around, I noticed one other thing that was interesting. Was that a lot of cell designs in this game actually have showers built right into the cell. And I think I'm going to go ahead and try that out this time. Because I found that a very interesting design to kind of help with, rather than having one crowded shower where everybody goes in, they each get their own shower. And so they can take care of the hygiene and not slaughter people while they're doing it. So I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and try that. So let's see here. We're gonna do this thing. No, actually, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're gonna build a pipe. Build a utility across this area. Let's see, and that should take care of all the piping needs. So what we can do is, for objects, we're going to build individual cells, and I guess we'll just kind of have them designate them right now. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, counting with TCG dude, 14, 15. Alright. So just enough for that, and then they need a bed and a toilet, and then a jail door. So what we'll do is we will add individual beds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then we will add drains for the showers. Give it a little asymmetry there. Get that. And then we will do shower heads. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then we do the toilet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Cool. And once they start putting all that stuff in, actually I'm gonna keep this locked open for the moment so that the workers can just come and go. And let's see, what's going on here? Oh, what do you guys want? I want drugs. You can't have drugs. I want drugs. You can't have drugs. Alright, so they're going back to their holding cell. He's in solitary for 2 hours. He's not going anywhere for a while. Let's see, so we're building out the toilets. We're building out the... we gotta build out the piping for all of this stuff. Let's see here. 10. Should have added this with a little more symmetry now that I think about it. You try something new, but all you do is just look like a fool. It's alright though. Okay. Wire all of that up. That should be good. And then we'll just start adding jail cell doors. Actually, I'm going to hold off on that because that will be really annoying if they don't get everything wired up before I get all that taken care of. So we'll do that real quick. What can we research in the meantime? Let's see. Let's research security and then maintenance, because I do want to start putting guards on patrols, and I do want to start hiring maintenance staff once we start bringing people in. So what I can do is, for the intake, I'm going to bring in 9, 8, 6 is 14, 9, and 6 is 15. We'll bring in 9. They'll be here in a couple of hours, and then we will go ahead and as they're unloading them, we will finish up these cells. It'll all be good. We can start putting in these cell doors. There we go. And the other thing I'm going to do too is something that I saw is that basically the more amenities that you add to the to your cells, the potential for your inmates to take care of their needs on their own. And someone is bringing in alcohol in their cells. And then, so their needs won't be as horrific. Uh-oh. Oh, cell phones and stuff like that. Okay. That makes sense. So we've upgraded to 15, which is cool. And so that takes care of our block grant. Let's see what else we can take care of real quick. What's going on? 2 prisoners are unable to be assigned to a cell. Oh, because of the stupid solitary. Right. So let's go ahead and, no, we can't do that. Let's go ahead and, where do we want to put the solitary cells? I did not even think of that. Let's see. What we could do is, we could build out a cell block, you know what, actually, let's go ahead and build out the cell block here. And we will extend it later. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Because we really need to have a couple of solitary cells so that these guys can fulfill their solitary time. It's so stupid. I don't know. I'm terrible at this Let's Play thing. Alright. Alright, so what does that mean? We have research security, so we can hire a security chief, which is good. Let's do an office desk here, filing cabinet, and then a chair. And then we will designate that room as an office, so we can hire a new security chief. Oh no, stop! Oh, somebody's dead already. Wow, that didn't take long. Alright, well, we've got an opening. So what do you do? Carrying. Let's see, what did he do? Attacked prisoner, serious injury. Great. Already off to a bang-up start. Alright. Well, that's disappointing. But you're gonna have to heal him soon with a doctor or something like that. So, come on. Go ahead. Fill it out. Good. Okay. So, now that we've got that, we can start telling people to... We can start building solitary cells to fulfill... I think this will just be the solitary wing. And then we will designate them... Oops. Ah, stop that. Ah, stop. Okay, I'll have to wait till the walls are built before I do that. Okay. So, well, we've already got a couple of... Got like 3 max sec prisoners. They all attack the prisoner, all in the yard. So we're gonna have to do some... hire that security chief now. Okay. There we go. We can research deployment, because it takes a long time to figure out. Those are some developer pages. It takes a long time to figure out how you're going to tell a guard to stand around and watch people. You know what I mean? So there's that, and then we'll do the solitary. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we will want just the solitary door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so theoretically they're all supposed to be sleeping now. I have no idea if they actually are. They're sneaky like that. We got a Polaroid here. Oh yeah, they're all laughing it up and stuff like that. This picture is not true to life because it has somebody just murdered. For those in solitary, I almost feel like we shouldn't have any power, but that would be cruel and unusual. Let's see here. Just kind of cleaning up for the day. See, and then we'll get that in there, and then once the secure doors are in place, now we can start assigning people to solitary. Now they can go ahead and start fulfilling time and stuff like that. And let's see. The spirituality. You attack somebody. You're a very poor spiritual person. Alright. So those guys will be serving solitary because they're jerks. And so we have dirty uniforms and stuff like that. Let's see what other... build to capacity, we'll just do that. And then for grants, we have going up to 50 for the cell blocks. That's that's pretty good. Inmate health and well-being, prison maintenance, visitation right. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Let's go ahead and take that out. Oh, shoot. Wow, okay. Get 5,000 for that. So basically you lose 500 if you cancel. Repayment 5,000 and then fines. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we have visitation rights. So we're going to go ahead and build ourselves a visitation room. And that really doesn't take all that much. Except visitor tables. And apparently they added visitor booths as well. Those are supposed to be more secure. But they don't serve the needs as well. And so for right now, I think it's fine just to have... Oops. Just build a couple of tables there. And then we will need a common room. And a few more phone booths. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that real quick. Boom, boom. Easy peasy enough. So what's his deal? I have enough capacity to bring him in. I wonder why he got assigned to a holding cell. Okay, that's weird. Interesting. Alright, well, let's go ahead and we built 5 phones. We're going to build ourselves a common room. I'm going to leave this hallway open. So we're going to go ahead and build out, let's see, like right about here. That's probably a good amount to build for a common room. So we're going to go ahead and set this up. Seems good. We can build a couple of doors. If you jerks won't cause any trouble, then you'll get all kinds of privileges and whatnot. I guess we need to start dismantling a couple of things. I think... Okay, what is going on here? That's weird. Okay, well, we're gonna dismantle an object. Then we're gonna take away a couple of the TVs. Maybe then they'll get reassigned back to their cells. It's probably wise to have a couple of cells. Yeah, you're injured. Do you know what? Yeah. What are you complaining about? He wants freedom. Well, you're a prisoner. Suck it up. And we brought a new prisoner in, and he immediately was found with a hacksaw. Because he is a moron. No wonder he's in prison. Not that prisoners are morons, but, you know, if you're like this, you probably deserve to get caught. What we also need is a psychologist to give us some information about the heat levels in our prison so that we can take care of needs when necessary. So let's go ahead. We have a regime. I'm not going to do regimes. Basically, what you can do is you can schedule how people what your schedule is for time and stuff. And so I really don't have. I'm gonna do some lockup there, and then do some free time. At some point, we're actually gonna have them do work, but I think actually after the yard, I'll have them do lockup, and then lock up twice. So I'll only give them about 3 hours worth of free time, which is fine for right now. Eventually, we'll be putting them to work because we're a reform-minded prison. But at the moment, our main concern is... Oh, look at that. Someone's calling their family. Isn't that great? The main concern at the moment... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to dismantle this. There's no point in having this jail door here. What we're going to do is... We're going to... right, go back to build that common room. Okay, they did it. Unfortunately, I wiped out the wall. I'll have to learn to actually build that tool properly. I know there's the way that you do it is you drag it just up to the wall that you already have, but I keep forgetting to do that. So we're going to build ourselves a common room. And it has nothing in it, so we want to build ourselves a couple of pool tables. Yeah, that's that. And then we will take a couple of the TVs that we took from those guards. And we will put them... See, we'll actually want to hire a few more guys. Actually, we can do deployment now. Cool. One for here, one for here, one for here, and then we'll hire a few more guards so that we have people patrolling around. So that's it. Good stuff. And let's see. I think we can actually extend. I'm thinking ahead as far as the solitary stuff. Interesting. Who's waiting solitary confinement? Well, we have a solitary cell open. There's one thing that there's an issue with this game is that it's not necessarily clear what's actually going on at any given time. So he's complaining about his environment because he's like, everything is so filthy, and he's right, actually. It's kind of disgusting at the moment. But we're going to go into the staffing. We can hire a psychologist, but we need to build an office first. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to give him a nice swanky office just like everybody else, which I can't see at the moment. There we go. And then we're going to add an office desk, a chair, and a filing cabinet. So far, so good. Let's take a look at our prisoner. He's just kind of just milling about. This is one of the guys that... was being a jerk. That's why he wears a red shirt now. Red shirts, unlike in Star Trek, mean that you're actually kind of a bruiser, as opposed to somebody who will be murdered almost instantly. So, I'm actually going to put a couple of TVs back because I accidentally confiscated them out of the wrong cells. Just kind of keep things nice and cozy. Who's waiting solitary confinement? All the solitary cells are occupied. Who is our person who is that's very curious. It says that there is... I'm gonna add this jail door back now because that way it can section off this area. Yeah, station here. That, and then I get some free time. Everybody's got some free time. He's relaxing. That's good. You just relax, dude. If you relax, then you can't get into trouble. That's good stuff. We got a common room. Oh, we don't have any electricity. Oh, and by the way, we took care of that grant. So that's why we have a bit more cash now. So far, so good. We're keeping the budget balanced. We'll eventually want to expand to include this next wing of prison cells. And that'll give us another 10 more, so it'll come up to 25. And then we'll have to expand in order to get 50, which will be for cell block B. Let's see here. Is there anything else we want to really do? Deployment. Thing is, the more rooms that you have, the more you have to deploy people out to them. So like already we're maxed out, and I want to have at least 2 patrolling guards at any given time, because if you don't have any guards, you don't have any eyes on what's going on, and that could be a real problem. So right now the prisoners are eaten. As an unknown reputation, I'm gonna go ahead and hire that psychologist. Yes. And now we can see their psychological needs, and we can actually see a breakdown of the needs in the regime. And so far it looks like things are pretty good. The biggest complaint is something that we can take care of, which is the environment. We definitely need to take care of that. There's a spirituality need and a literacy need, and we'll eventually get to those. But for right now, What do we got here? The spirituality, literacy, sleep, clothing. Then you can go to bed. Y'all can go to bed. Sleep, environment. Okay, so they're all gonna go to sleep. Here is our first gang member. He's got himself a nice facial tattoo. And here's a boy. Oh, I see. He has to be healed first before he can go to solitary. So that's what I've been finding. Yeah, he's the one who did the murdering. So that sucks. All right, so let's see. Gosh, there's so much to juggle at once. Once you get everything running, then things are okay. But right now, it's like you got to juggle 10,000 things, and you don't know what it's going to do. But the next thing that we'll want to do is build a medical ward. And then we can start building out the extra cells. And we're coming up, there's about 8 minutes left. Not really enough time to do anything substantial. So we're going to end it here. Thank you very much for joining me. It's been that Catholic Gamer Dude playing Prison Architect. And yeah, our prison looks filthy. It really does. But if we start expanding out to the prison cells, then we can expand and be able to start cleaning up a lot of this mess. And it'll be good. We're getting there. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.